Welcome to 99 Power Women. This is the first time that I'm doing it in English, and I have the amazing chance and opportunity to interview my sister. My sister is the most amazing woman that I know. Her name is Anthea, and she lives in France. I've known Anthea all my life, and I can assure you the topic that she speaks on, the person who she is, has everything to do with her background, where she came from, and what she's experienced. By the time that I could think about life, we were living in apartheid. We were living in a situation where survival was the only thing that mattered. And today I've adopted, and we have adopted, a certain mindset. My sister was jailed for just being colored. My sister was just had exposure to so many negative things, and today she is a coach. A coach on how you can actually go about with this anger. And what she now does is she teaches people about positive anger in their lives. Anthea! How amazing that I can interview you as a 99 Power Woman.
Thank you for having me.
If there's something I firmly believe, then it's that you are that power woman. How does that feel? How does that feel?
It's amazing. It's vibrant. It's life. It's alive. It's going places. And just knowing that I'm among, or with you, and among ladies that are like active in their own lives,
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Have you always wanted to help other people?
Yes.
I was just telling the listener in the introduction about this apartheid experience that you had as well, and there were several, but this is just something that has made an enormous impact in my life, and something I know about you. But is that the reason? What is actually the reason that you have this intense desire to help others?
For once, there's never enough help.
Yes.
And when I needed help, I couldn't find it.
Yes.
So I'm open.
Yes.
I make myself known as being somebody that people can come to. Easy.
Yes, you're very, there is no high possibilities. You are very easy and very easygoing as well, which is great. If I ask you, who are you? How would you explain yourself?
Oh, it's a difficult question.
I know.
I have no idea how to put this exactly into words.
The great thing is, when I introduced you, I think the chemistry between us actually speaks volumes. If I look at who you are, then you are this fascinating mother, woman, who is absolutely able to combine all these different parts in her life and live it. And that is actually, if I look at what do you mean to me, it's that you are this exciting, promising, and especially listening ear.
Yes.
Does that sum you up?
That sums me up in my ways. I couldn't do it better myself.
I like that. You've had a very traumatizing youth.
Yes.
How does this relate to this anger that you are teaching people to get because what you basically do is you teach people how they can place their anger in a certain place where it doesn't harm themselves and other people.
Exactly.
And how do you, what is your relation to this anger?
I feel anger because that has been the basis of my whole lifestyle,
Yeah.
where I come from, where where I went,
Yes.
up till now.
Yes.
It's a continual action of taking what happens in life, going further with it, not being afraid of taking it with, going further with it,
Yes.
and knowing that anger is not just that negative, growling, hungry beast that people think it is. It is actually something that is very profitable to each and every one of us if we know this, if we know that the anger.
Is everybody angry?
Yes.
Why are people angry?
We all live through frustrations every day.
Yeah.
Little frustrations that you put in our pockets.
Yeah.
And the pocket becomes full and full and full, and then one day everything just explodes or the pocket breaks.
Yes, yes,
And that's where the frustration becomes anger. and where it can be harmful for ourselves and for the people that we live with.
This anger, because it's accumulation, it's a word that actually frustration is part of anger, not being able to express yourself is part of anger, not having people understand you, those are things that just aggravate anger. How do you help people? How do you actually practically help people?
It depends on the person coming to me as well,
yes.
and what stage in life she is, whether she knows that she's angry, whether she can talk about her anger, whether she's got an anger vocabulary, whether she's got an emotional vocabulary, and then you have to teach people how to put words and how the feelings, you put the feelings, put the anger aside, see what you need. Because when you work through anger, because the anger has positive criteria that it shows you exactly what you need at a certain time at a certain time.
Okay.
At a certain moment, sorry, that's what I'm looking for.
So people don't remain angry, they have different phases of anger, but when they understand how they can actually give this a certain place, they can live their lives with more pleasure. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. We all have needs, and when these needs are not satisfied, we become angry, so we can put the need by somebody else and say, he's making me angry.
Yes.
But he can't make you angry, he's doing what he's doing, and I'm feeling the anger.
Yes.
So the anger tells me what I need at a certain time in life.
Right. And this is great, because what comes to mind is if your children, and I mean, we were talking about it last night, it is so... You know, it's the most complicated situation or relationship between parents and children, or mother and children, or father and children. And this anger that you can sometimes feel, or this frustration, or this incapability, that is what you were telling me about. People come to you and talk to you about how can I actually find a channel so that I can actually become a better parent.
Yes.
It's amazing. There are so many, whether someone has a situation at work, or especially in the house situation, or especially the partners, as a man and wife, these are great things.
Yes. And I find it fantastic when somebody walks away and says, wow, it's not him or her or my child or my job that's a problem. It's what I'm not a problem, if you want to see it.
Yes.
I just have to look at what I need.
Yes.
And if I fulfill what I need, I am a better person for my husband, for my children, for the community, for the abilities around me.
Do you prefer to work with women? Because you were saying her.
Yes, because women are, how can I say, not complicated, but they are full. It's the mother. It's the mother is the start of the community, because she's the start of the family, start of the people going out, the youngsters going out. The father has his role as well, but she's the one there, historically, emotionally, and the father needs to find his place as well, and that is why I like working with couples, with family couples as well. But the sense is to work with this woman coming to me, and she brings out that strength in herself, which she gives over to her children.
Is this something that is culturally determined? Because you are South African, but you've been living in France for 26 years. So you have this. Is it something that you experience in the French culture, or is it something that has been cultivated in South African culture?
Already in South African culture, at home. Then I already have to start at home. And in culture, women are put aside. In South Africa. In France, women I find that they don't strongly take their place at starting.
Yes.
But it's not strong enough. You still stand behind the men.
Yeah.
Whereas when the children see, or when people see that you stand next to each other, it's much easier to go forward.
Well, that's great, because my life is all about empowerment, and when parents stand alongside each other, children are being empowered.
Yes.
Societies are being empowered, and that is something fantastic that you're saying, because you're giving these people the opportunity to actually empower themselves and see that a man is not equal to a woman, but they have a certain equality. both of them are necessary as well.
Exactly.
And that's really great. If I would ask you, what would have been your advice to Anthea when she was 20 years old? And don't look at anger specifically.
No. Because anger is not the only part of my life.
No, I know.
For the Anthea of 20 years old, don't look at your past. Open to your passion. And if I'd known that at 20 years old, I would have been, wow, much further.
But you are where you need to be.
Exactly.
You are here. And that's
I am here, and it's fantastic being
yes,
here.
Yes. Well, we're not finished yet, so thank you. It's very fantastic, but it's not where we are yet. That's great. Follow your passion. I've heard this several times. I can't stress enough how people really, especially women, should follow their hearts and do that they've always wanted to do. What is your message to the world? You have such a rich background. You have 4 children. You've just become a grandmother. You've lived in different countries, different continents. You've seen so much. What is your message to the world?
Be faithful to yourself.
How do you do that?
Look inside yourself and make sure that you're anchored at the moment, at the right time. Nothing can go wrong.
No, because you're following your emotion, your heart, your intuition. I think that's a better word. At which moment in people's lives, because you've explained what you do, for who you do it, but at which moment in people's lives do they come to you? Should they come to you?
They come.
No, I mean, they should come to you.
When should they come to me? When they feel a desire, when they are so filled up with, at this moment I'm working on anger, I have lots of kinds of anger. When they are so filled up with anger that they cannot see their own possibilities, and they cannot see the possibility of the partner, of the loved one, of the couple. They're so filled with anger, which brings doubt. That is when they can come to me. That is when they should come to me.
That's great. Did you see the movie Anger Management?
Not yet.
Spoke about it. Yes. Fantastic. I enormously appreciate the fact that you've come from France yesterday to be here. I'm not going to say when here is, because then it's a time and a moment in time. This stays forever. Enormously want to thank you for your honesty, for your passion, for your earnesty, and for wanting to share this with the world.
And then I can go ahead and say thank you for Lucinda, for opening up for me to do this. And I see what she does, and it's amazing.
Great. Get back to you soon, and thank you for watching this amazing 99 Power Woman, Anthea Douglas.